and welcome to His Kids Online. Well, do you know what I really love? Popcorn, but not just like any popcorn. I'm talking about the popcorn at the movie theater. You know how it's all like buttery and salty and delicious? I love it so much. But the thing is I always get the small bag because I can't eat the huge tub of it. But then it's so good when I sit down, I eat it so quickly, and then my popcorn's all gone. And it's not like you get free refills with the bag sizes. So I'm always really bummed. But what if, hang in there with me, what if you had a never-ending bag of popcorn? Okay, so like you're eating all your popcorn, you're watching the movie, and it ends, but you just go, I need more. And brrr, popcorn just bubbles right out of your bag. And it's like never-ending refills of popcorn. How amazing would that be? That would be so amazing. Well, you know, speaking of free refills, that reminds me of the first miracle that Jesus ever performed.
So, when you're invited to a meal and Jesus is there, you're always guaranteed free refills. An amazing thing happened when Jesus was with his friends and his mother, and they were at a wedding. Something horrible happened. They ran out of wine, and how are you supposed to toast the bride and groom without the wine? And it was a disaster, and Mary asked Jesus, can you do something? And Jesus was like, what? And but then Mary told the people that were working the party, she says, do whatever he says to do. Now, I don't know what I would have done in that situation, but I've got this little machine here, and this is kind of a cool thing. There's a little crank on the front, and what you can do is you can take a grape, for instance, and you can load that into the machine, and you can twist it, and then boom, you could make wine, and that'd be kind of nice. As a matter of fact, I've got, that's not wine, that's water. Well, that's exactly what Jesus told the people who were working the party to do. He says, I want you to get 7 containers of water, 7 big, huge containers of water, and he goes, fill it to the brim. And so that's what they did. I'm gonna fill my hand to the brim. Now, I'm not sure what those people were thinking when Jesus told them to do that, and then when he told them to take a little bit of the wine and bring it to the head table, if they expected that absolutely nothing was gonna happen. If I would have done that, nothing would have happened. But something incredible happened. It brought a taste to the head table, and the water had become wine. Wait a minute, do you smell something? I smell something. It's, oh, you gotta be kidding, it's stinky. So that's why that thing didn't work. It's, what is it? What? You're hungry. Oh, well, it's a good thing that you're here today because we're just talking about when you're invited to a meal with Jesus, you always get free refills. And you get, ow, you bit me. Whoa, hold on, you. What are you thinking? You want more than that. Oh, what? That's right. Because usually the time, like when we have juice or something, we also have bread, don't we? That's with communion. Okay, so we'll see what we can do. You know, when you're invited to a party with Jesus, you're guaranteed free refill. This is crazy. I just feel like, no, we got a loaf of bread. That's a big loaf. That's like a big baguette. You hungry for that? We should have more than just that. Okay, good. So we've got that. We've got a lemon. That's good. And another lemon. That's nice. And eggplant. I guess that's a thing to have at a party, and some peppers as well. Yeah, peppers are good. And not only are the peppers and garlic, you don't like the garlic? Okay, well, let's put the garlic down over there. And it looks like there's, this is kind of strange. This is sausage, that's good. And hey, Stinky, what are you doing? Oh no. Uh-oh, Stinky fell in the machine. And Stinky? Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's just about everything. But wait a minute. When we're invited to a party with Jesus, we get free refills. And oftentimes, it's not the things that we'd expect. Jesus said this too. He says, what good father, if their son asks them for a fish, gives them a snake? It doesn't happen that way. Because you see, when we ask Jesus for good things, he does give us good things. Oh, we got more food here too. We got more peppers. It's never ending. Ooh, another lemon. It's nice. If somebody asks for a loaf of bread, you don't give them a stone. You give them what's good for them and what they need. Soup. That's the best thing about being invited to a party where Jesus is there. It's like an abundance. Jesus always gives us more than we've ever expected. He always gives us more than what we could ever call for, because he knows us and he knows what we need. And, oh, there's my friend, Stinky. That's cool. So just remember that. When we are connected with Jesus, when we have him be the Lord of our lives, he's going to meet all of our needs. He's going to take care of us. And it really is a fellowship. It really is a party when you get down to it. And it's something that we can share together as a community, and it's something that we can share together for all eternity with him. And that's it. That's what I'd share today. I got a big feast here, and Stinky, I'm glad that you didn't get hurt. Aw.
So there were 3 things that really stood out to me today from our Bible story. The first one being that Jesus chose to perform his very first miracle at a wedding. Now, weddings are a big deal, yes, but it's not life or death, right? I mean, it's not like there was a paralyzed man there that needed to be healing, or somebody was on the brink of death and Jesus had to step in. No, they just ran out of wine. So what does that tell us about Jesus? Well, that tells us that Jesus cares about every aspect of our lives. Jesus cares whether it's big or small. If it matters to us, it matters to Jesus. So we have learned that Jesus cares about it all. And now you might be thinking, Miss Courtney, well, what's the big deal? They just ran out of wine. I mean, big whoop. But here's the thing to remember, guys. When we dig into the Bible, we're reading about a time that was long, long ago. So different things are more important than they would be to us today. And during this story, where Jesus performs the first miracle, running out of wine at a wedding was super embarrassing. It would mean that the host didn't take time to plan out the events, didn't account for all the people that were coming. I mean, they ran out. It would be like if you and I were at a party, a birthday party, and we were in line and we were so excited to get our cake or some food, and all of a sudden they just ran out. That would be awful. So that's the same thing here. It was really embarrassing. So Jesus steps in and he performs a miracle where he turns water into wine. But he doesn't just turn it into average wine. No, it's remarkable. Which brings me to the second thing that stands out, the quality of the wine. See, in John 2, verse 10, we read this: "You have kept the best until now." You have kept the best until now. What does that mean? Well, see, that means that at the wedding celebration, some people had maybe a glass or 2 of wine already, and then out comes this different wine. And this wine is like, it's so good. The taste is unlike something they've had before. It's the very, very best. See, when Jesus steps in, he's not just going to bring an average solution to us. No, he's going to give us the very best of him. He's going to bring the very best of him directly to us. And when we take it and we drink him in, it's amazing. It's remarkable. And Jesus doesn't just kind of fill one jar for them. No, he goes on to fill plenty of them, which brings me to the third one. They had plenty and plenty of wine. In John 2:6, we read, there were 6 stone water jars. Each jar held about 20 or 30 gallons. So when Jesus takes these, he has them fill them up with water and then changes that into wine. Guys, that's like 120 to like 180 gallons of wine. There's absolutely zero chance that they could have drank all of that. But when Jesus fills us, we overflow. He gives us more than enough, which is what he did here. So let me ask you this. Did Jesus charge the host of the party for the extra wine? No. Did he charge each guest that went up to get wine? No. And I can guarantee that when their glass ran out, they went back up for another refill, and they could have as many as they want because Jesus supplied more than enough. So what's our takeaway from these 3 things from our Bible story? 1, Jesus cares about everything in our life. 2, he is going to bring the very best of him into our solutions when we go to him. And 3, he is going to fill us up more than enough. So what does that look like? Well, say you wake up one morning and you are just full of fear or anxiety or worry. Maybe you have a big test. Maybe you've been fighting with a friend or a sibling or just something's going on. And what you really want is peace. But you are running low. Well, you wake up and you go to Jesus. And you say, Jesus, I need peace. I need the very best peace you can give me because I know that you care and I need to be filled. And here's the thing, guys. When we pray to Jesus for that, he cares. He's coming in with a loving heart and he cares about it, and he's going to fill us up with that peace. But say you're halfway through your day and that worry starts creeping in again and you need another refill. You go back to Jesus and you say, Jesus, I need more. And guess what? He's going to give it to you. He's going to give you so much peace that you're overflowing. And if at any point, guys, you reach that point again where you need more, remember, Jesus gives us free refills. It'd be like if we were sharing a meal with Jesus and all of a sudden we were out of our soda and he just refilled it right there and we drank it all really fast and then we needed more. He would keep refilling it. See, when we share a meal with Jesus, when we go to Jesus with what we need, he gives us free refills. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you need a refill from Jesus? Bye, guys.
Hey, kids, this is a new song. It's called Strolling with the Big God. And here's the moves for it. It goes something like this. I'm strolling with the big God, hand up. I'm walking in the light. I'm strolling with the big God, the one who gave us life. Do it again. I'm strolling with the big God. I'm walking in the light. I'm strolling with the big God, the one who gave us life. You got it. Let's do this thing.
Strolling through this life, watching every step. Someone with us can be a friend, and that's a benefit.
But walking out the long road, I don't understand. Trying here to up my game, call the one who has the plan.
I'm strolling with the big guy. I'm walking in the light. I'm strolling with the big guy, the one who gave us life. I'm strolling with the big guy. I'm walking in the light. I'm strolling with the big guy, the one who gave us life. Wanna go to left, not turning left or right. The one who's holding on to me is in this thing for life.
I can hear the whisper and feel the guiding hand.
guy. It's reality. He's a B-I-G-G-O-D. He's strolling with me. He's a big guy. Say it like you mean it.
Strolling with the big
I'm
guy.
strolling with the big guy. I'm walking in the light.